There we go. Restart. Nope, just kidding. Restart again. And again. And again. Until we get this perfected. Also known as he finally realized you can reset the map without competitive scoring to reset KDs. But that is besides the point.
The NR55 led by the beautiful Husky, while the 54 is spearheaded by Guy.
We see the 15th YR desperately outclassed in this match here. The 55th NR variety of 55th are gonna donk them like a puppy at a pound.
Looks like they're going to play the range game.
Of course they would, because we all know the 15th YR are absolute garbo in the melees. They're having to bring NAs to supplement their line. That is how bad they are. Oh, look at Geet running fearlessly at this line. He knows. He knows that he's chasing the Big Macs of the NR55. It looks like
take that hill.
It looks like Irish has taken back command from Guy, because everyone knows Irish is about 15 to 17 times the leader that Guy is.
I mean, Irish is a legend. I don't think it's within question.
Let's be honest here. Irish is the EU leadership community, okay? No one can compare to him.
Irish is leadership.
He is. That was interesting. He shot in the air to dissuade them from approaching, but it seems like it did not work.
It scared him, dude.
Dude, I can see terror in the face of Guy, also known as his face, because he's a terrifying man.
Fighting over the hill and fuse. Will Guy be fast enough?
Dude, Guy is a fast man. He had to run from the police multiple times in his career.
Well, maybe they're bailing on fighting there? No.
Why would they? Look, Guy has the hill. He outclassed Hurst. Okay? We're seeing the shooting engagement here. Hursty's like, hey, we got guns. And Guy's like, yeah, man. That's how that is how that exchange went. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Word for word.
Word for word.
Oh, they got the hill.
They do have the hill. Does the hill actually mean anything in this game? Not really.
In case they got a head glitch, common strategy in 1v1s where you hide behind a hill.
You also can press the left button to shoot the musket, but everyone knows that already.
As we explained in our last showcasing match, we should check it on Dan the Chef's YouTube channel.
Exactly. Oh, look at the scared little boys of the 55th YR, not YR, NR, whatever the fuck they are. The fucking Hursty Reg running away. Dude, like, there's so many numbers in this game, it just doesn't make any sense anymore. They should just be called like A, B, and C. Dude, look at Guy. Guy is a terrifying man. He's like trapped them in the corner. Oh, and they're starting to shoot.
Finally, our first engagement minutes into the round.
Dude, look at fucking Irish outclassing him, okay? Irish knew exactly where that bullet was gonna go.
Man.
He's like Kobe Bryant versus a bunch of crippled kids.
It really is.
Oh, they're gonna shoot. They're lining up. They're shooting at the running away NR55 55. Oh, this is interesting. They're like, hey, let's use our bullets to kill. Oh, they don't have to dress for the rock, I'm pretty sure. It's not allowed. Or it's not supposed to occur. They have the tactical low ground.
Looks like they'll just give the 15th reloads.
Lancing on luck was 15 for the Somali and Prince Kriya.
Oh, Amu, pretty good player. That's all I can say about him. Dude, look at, they're using the tactical low ground to their advantage right here. Everyone knows Mountain Blade is 99.8% luck, 0.2% skill. Tactical low ground, the most skillful tactic you can use.
Oh, he is 15 for Kingsman. Zoisa says, I can smell your pussy juice.
Oof. Done in there.
No.
Oh, they're gonna line up. They have shots at them. Are they gonna use them? No, because they have no fucking bullets. Their economy management is terrible. This is like, they have to force buy, it looks like.
Looks like one of the 15th is taking a break from all that running.
Dude, they are doing a lot of running here, so I can understand that. Their quads are on fire.
Looks
Oh,
like Pasha
Guy
should run
has
back the
them.
cat.
I
Guy's
guess
gonna
he'll
run
catch
him.
up later.
They have to go with the retake here. They're gonna have to take the
Oh.
site back.
They're retaking. That's an FOL.
Oh,
Those are
oh,
multiple
oh,
FOLs.
Massive.
Oh my goodness. They used the FOL as the distraction right there. That's called a
Oh.
flashbang.
Look at the NR55's left.
It looks like the
It's
NR55
non-existent. Oh.
are holding their own. They're out meleeing the trash tier meleeers of the 15th YR.
He's the 15th.
He goes down, you fucking trash kid that he is.
They bring it back. It's 13-12. Can they pull this?
13 on 12.
They surrounded them.
Behind them. Oh, the 55 bringing it back.
This is like the Rwandan genocide. They're surrounding them and killing them via melee weapons. The slaying will be next round. He forgot to slay him, so it's okay. Just punish him next round. Oh, look at Muppers.
Well.
Muppers going down. It's a big blow to the 15th YR. Muppers, big candidate for Player of the Year. The NW Players Association's biggest award that they reward to players. And look at the 15th YR are just zipping them up and down like a plane in the World Trade Center.
We threw that hard.
NR55 blew a massive lead.
Let's take a look at one of the carries of the NR55. Recruit Tetra, very good. Tetra, also known for his shooting ability. He is very good at guessing where the bullet will travel. His random number gen is perfection.
Yes, NR55 recruit Tetra with his 41 ping. Amazing.
It's such a great player. He has it all. He has the it characteristics to make a great player. Patience, a mouse, and a keyboard. It's truly amazing. He does not need a monitor, though, because he's like Daredevil. He can just hear everything and visualize a picture.
I would assume Tetra lives in the European continent due to his awfully low ping on this European server.
You would think it, wouldn't you? But I do not know, because that man is elusive like a ghost of Robert E. Lee. Oh, look at Guy. He's outflanking. He finally realized that geometry was invented for this purpose, and they're on the hill. And they miss because they're bad. The tactical low ground being utilized by the NR55. And Guy closing the distance again via parallel line. Oh, Guy chasing them. They're like a wave right now. Two waves chasing each other onto a beach.
Irish has command.
Guy
Let's see what he can do.
Guy realized he was just not suited for the task right now. Wanted to get an actual good leader on. See, that's a very important aspect of leadership. Knowing when you're bad, which is always. Oh, beautiful shot by Irish.
His tactical genius.
Oh, we're having a shooting match here. This is the OK Corral.
This is where they fire to attempt to murder each other.
Oh, look at... It looks like the NR55 have the slight low ground advantage here.
Pretty even right now, 22 on 22.
See, the important part of low ground is you can headbutt the bullet back because everyone in this game does not possess a brain. And look at the 15th YR are donking them. This is like when Tupac was murdered.
Gonna run away now.
This is like when Tupac was murdered right here. Oh, it looks like one member is going AFK.
His gun probably jammed.
He's trying to work out the jam right now. His keyboard probably started to malfunction. It was like, hey, we cannot take the risk here. I'm too big of a liability. Oh, look at... That hill has been obliterated by bullets. It must be on low HP. Oh, and look at... They're hiding. We may need to get an interview here. It looks like we're about to have a very fun time. Guy, he's sussing out his possibilities right here. He knows that if he crests the hill, he's gonna crest the hill. Hursty knows that if he crests the hill, he's also gonna have to crest the hill. It seems like they are in a dead stalemate right now. Also known as Hursty's actually moving, which is a surprise. Oh, and we're going to use the patented tactic of NW. Shoot the hill right in front of you. Patented by everyone. Oh, and he's closing the distance. Like a shark on a little kid. Oh, look it. We're about to see masterclass in something performance. I don't know if it's melee. I don't know if it's shooting. It's going to be something. Oh, they're using perpendicular angles to move forward towards each other. That was not advisable because you can actually line up and shoot a line. Pro tip right there. Oh, more parallel angles. Tactical low ground. The most tactical of positions.
Agreed.
Hursty going down.
Ooh,
That was
taking
some
out the officer.
OA. This is gonna
Reset.
elongate.
Oh, are they going to get this reset?
Oh, it's gonna be a revive for Houston.
It's gonna be a revive.
I think that was a pretty bad call.
Probably would have been smart to get the reset. They want the reset. That's a 15-yard penalty. First down. Are they gonna get it? Are they gonna not follow the rules? I don't know. We'll have to find out next episode on Dragon Ball Z.
That's that gay shit.
Oh, look it. They're closing again. Of course.
They really want this reset.
Down
So,
5.
They're not down 5.
Who would have thunk it? They want every advantage in the book.
Down 4. Ooh, was that an
That's
FOL?
because they just got a kill.
See, pro tip, if you spam FOL and someone doesn't FOL, just get them slayed anyway. That's how you play this game.
Yeah. Pretty
Oh,
common knowledge.
the tactical low ground again, trying to headbutt the bullets back.
Oh, and they missed all of their shots.
Oh, the 50 obliterated.
Oh, now they're team hitting each other.
That is something. That was some. Oh, that guy was ROLing.
Did you see that?
Oh, look at. They still have the tactical low ground. They're in melee. That was an FOL. Look at.
I don't feel like it's gonna make much of a difference though.
You don't understand. Gizbull is a large carry for the NR55. He could have brought them back from the brink of defeat in this, if that FOL did not occur.
Honestly though, did you see Death just turn around and stab his teammate? Like,
That's because he's just not a. He's just not a good player, man, okay? Everyone knows the 15th YR are full of trash tier players, okay? When you have players like Mackle on your team, okay? People like a Maniac on your team, you're having problems, okay?
Mackle's 91 rated.
You think I can count, okay? That list goes to 1,000, okay? I don't think you understand that. 91 rated isn't very high on 1,000.
Who's 1,000? Is that Matt?
That's Matt. Matthew J is the best player ever, followed just behind by the leader of the 15th YR, Guy. Everyone knows that. You cannot contest that point. Oh, look at Guy. He's moving in perpendicular to the line.
I think he wants blood. Oh,
Is void. So it's 1-2-0. He let the round play out because he just wanted to meme them, pretty much. Tactical low ground.
15 for man. How could he do this?
Oh, they voided last round.
Yes, they did.
Yes, they did, Raph.
Why did they?
Because they're retarded. We're looking at it. Irish does bring up a good point. Why did they play it out if it was voided? Question of the century.
I think Brat told them.
Question of the century.
Nobody knows the truth but me.
Ooh, head
The
glitching.
truth will set you free.
The truth will set you free. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was the best ball player of all time.
That's not true. It's Michael Jordan.
Oh, Irish lining up. He has it. They got to break the back of the line. They're also running it like straight away. I think you still have to follow the line when you're running away. They're like 15 miles away. There's a large gap in the line. Can they exploit the gap? No, because they fixed it immediately.
He's a stupid dude.
Who would have thunk it? Remember, everything in this game is random. There's no skill involved. So, melee/shooting can go any way. we're gonna see them close on them. They're pushing them against the edge of the map so they cannot run away any longer and prolong the round. Just kidding, they let them escape. I lied to you there. But they get the 2 kills. Todd going down. Todd, as you know, is he's an up-and-coming star. We haven't seen a lot of them. The NR55 have spent a lot of their transfer budget on Todd, so we'll have to see how he turns out in later rounds. You can see them. They're both lining up.
Oh,
Kirsty cheated. He shot a bullet. Everyone knows this is actually a group fight here. They're gonna run
looks
out.
like Kirsty forgot to shave before this event.
Yeah, probably. Let's be honest now. He's probably homeless. He's actually playing in an internet cafe right now.
Yeah. McDonald's has pretty good Wi-Fi.
Pro tip to all homeless people: McDonald's does have good Wi-Fi.
He's good in that one.
Looks like Kirsty's abandoning his line.
As you should.
Stupid noob.
Oh, they're gonna line up again.
Oh,
They're trying to make this confident. They're trying to shoot at each other.
this is where legends are made?
Are they gonna run around a mutually exclusive point? No, they aren't. They're gonna run parallel to each other. Okay, we're seeing the 2 leaders. Opposite sides of the line. They're approaching each other now. Getting into melee, it looks like. Just kidding. JK Irish was like, get that fucking shit out of here. Let's shoot him. Oh, big shot there as Martin goes down. Martin.
NR55 capitalizing.
NR55 have shot a lot of their projectiles. Will the 15th YR utilize their projectile lead to get an even bigger manpower lead? We will have to see.
Yes, because more men is helpful when you enter the melee.
That is very true. More men equals more things usually. Oh, Irish stops his line. He hit one. He has to get reloads in. Just kidding. No reloads for you, says Guy. Oh, and he's closing on them again.
NR55 not giving them the chance to get close.
It's his bronze versus brains versus quads right here. Look at the fucking large quads on these guys. Just because they have to run 15 miles doesn't mean that they aren't sprinters as well.
Oh?
Oh. It looked like they were going to enter the melee, but Amu, it looked like, was just a little...
15 split them off. Oh, and they're going to allow them to regroup, it seems.
Oh, will they cross the T? No, they won't, because they're about 15 miles away. Irish, though, sets his men up into an ambush position. And they reverse. They have the line dead to rights, but they do not wish to stop.
Looks like 15th are going for melee.
It looks like Guy has geometryed a few kids.
Oh, he got
Oh,
one.
he got one.
Melee.
He got one. It's in the melee. That's an FOL. Loki gets that sleigh. Take him out of here. There we go.
18v19 and are 55 up. Can they win this melee?
They gotta stay together. It looks like they're actually doing a halfway decent job of it. 2 guys are pulling 3. That means they will have an advantage somewhere.
7 ping holding off a 4v1. 15th.
Who would have thunk it? Ping means a lot in this game.
Mm.
Oh, Dave from the
Apparently
UK.
not anymore.
Dave from the UK goes down. Shame. He had a lot of potential.
What a shame.
It is a shame. We get to see a lot of stars in this. Get to see a lot of new players. But Dave, he just had something else. Let's be honest here.
Oh, TKs.
That's an FOL. That's a sleigh, actually.
Cheesing.
He's cheesing his line.
Yeah, I think he should be banned from the league for that.
That was truly despicable and disgusting behavior.
It's disgusting.
100%.
We cannot have a man kill another man in cold blood like that. It's just truly reprehensible.
What an animal.
We really have to talk to the officials for that. Just a shame. It is despicable, disgusting. Adjective used to display disgust should be used right there. Let's talk about one member of the 15th Wire who is making rounds, making big splashes, is a little man known as Sad Man. He's a very sad man, but he's also very skilled. His use of his forehead in melee is truly amazing. It's just I cannot say enough good things. Oh, Guy may catch that guy in the back who's walking for some reason. He missed one stab, missed two, missed three. Guy, get out of here.
Wow. This Todd just
Todd
screwed over his regiment
Todd
for
knew
no
that
reason.
there was no hope, wanted to get this round over quickly.
Todd's ready to go back home, it seems, Dan.
He's just not playing with the fire, the vigor of the 15th YR and Sad Man.
And the 15th just raffle stomp him.
It looks like the 15th YR have acquired a few skilled melee players in the transfer window. It looks like they've been stacked.
Mighty Pain really laying down the pain.
Mighty Pain, another halfway decent acquisition, recently rejoined the regiment after a long absence. I believe it was a emotional and spiritual journey that pulled him away from the regiment for a while. He wanted to find himself again.
It's good they have him back, Dan. He's going 8-1.
It is very good. He is a mighty painful player for the opposition to face.
Yep.
Another big man that we cannot forget is in the spectation spot is a little man called Dark Lover. Don't know why he's on the bench today. It could have been a behavioral problem, could have been, an issue with pay. It could have been anything. Deadwolf, I know that man from multiple regiments. He does not actually speak English because it's illegible. And by illegible I mean he says words and they don't mean anything. It's quite impressive.
Wow.
Much like
Genius.
it is actually genius. He speaks his own language. I think it was invented off of English and Dutch, probably. He speaks both, and I've heard he does not speak either very well. Dude, look at Mario in the back of the line running away. I can see in his eyes he's just terrified. He sees a big.
NR55 has to give some shooting kills here.
They just have to. They're just disadvantaged in the melee.
Hopeless in melee. They can't win it.
They're just,
15th are going to catch him. Oh, no.
Oh, and they got two big kills. Empire Vandal is a big player, clutch player for the 15th YR. He can shoot literally anyone because he killed Tupac. For the 15th YR, they're just not quite all there in melee, man. They just gotta get a few shooting kills. Guy has to pick up his game. He cannot miss 15 stabs in a row like he's been doing. Even though they are up, they're getting extremely lucky. Because everyone knows this game literally has no skill involved in it, and it's all luck. It looks...
NR55 going to get some shots off here. Oh!
And Death goes down, surprisingly. Death has been killed. One of the four horsemen goes down. Things are occurring in the 15th YR line at the moment. They mistaked in order, and they looked retarded because of it, but it's okay. Can look retarded once in a while. Oh, Hursty is using the hill to his advantage. He realizes if...
Fantastic idea.
He realizes if you shoot above the hill, you do not shoot the hill. Many people have taken many years to learn that. It appears he's learned that quite early on in his career. Address that gap. There we go. 15th YR circling like a piranha circling an alligator.
Hursty seems really talented at getting on top of the hills, Dan.
He just has a natural sense for high things.
Yeah.
Maybe it's his career.
He likes heights, maybe?
That could be. He is an acrobat, so that would make sense. That is his career in the circus life that he lives.
Ooh, 15th getting heated in the chat.
Of course. Why wouldn't they be heated?
Calling them a virgin. It's gotta hurt the NR55 morale.
It has to. Getting called a virgin by a group of virgins is it's rather hurtful, I will say. I've heard it quite a bit.
Mm.
Oh, will they cross the T?
Oh,
Will this be their Trafalgar?
well, the 15th? Oh, are they gonna commit? Oh, Dan, they committed, Dan.
They committed. Will they get more shots off?
NR55 on the charge.
And they get 3. That may have been an FOL at the last one.
Up by 5.
Oh,
And they're throwing it away, Dan.
Oh, it is 2v a lot on the right side, and it goes down. They're pulling a lot of people. They have to stay together.
NR55 just crumbling right now.
They are spread like butter on toast right now. They gotta stay more together.
If they don't get together, this round's gonna be over. And it looks like that's where it's going.
Very disappointing.
It is really disappointing. That's all I can really say about them.
Promising
Yeah.
slowly, but then
I
it
mean-
just fell apart.
They were like an anvil, and then they spread like butter, you know?
I mean, Hursty's a god at leading. He showed it that round, and they just let him down. His own line let him down.
He really has to be louder, I feel, you know? We can't hear him from here, so what if his line can't hear him?
Yeah, true.
Dead Wolf and another person. And Dead Wolf
Oh.
goes down
Oh,
to the
what a
foot
clutch.
lance.
What a clutch. 8.2 clutch.
It is a number right now. I think it's a number to a number. We're seeing this a true masterclass by Irish. He's out leading the Hursty. Let's be honest here. Guy, he's bringing down his regiment, but just not enough. Irish is just such an intimidating presence. He overrules Guy, actually, I think. I can just see it, you know, when Guy calls a reverse onto him, it's just a force of his own.
I don't guess they're planning on side swapping. Oh, they voided around. Never mind.
You are correct in that assessment. They did void around. I forget that as well, because who would think to void around, you know?
I mean, it's pretty ingenious.
It was.
I mean, they've pioneered some new tactics today.
All I can really say is, this is like watching... This is just watching an AI play 8D chess right here. That's all I can really say. That hill in front of them, low HP. It's been hit quite a bit. Oh, and they're approaching. Are they going to go straight into the melee? Will they be able to catch them? This is a sheepdog herding his flock.
15th tired of the running, going straight on the offensive.
Their quads hurt a little bit. It looks like...
Guy taking out that sword. He's ready to fight.
Will he actually be able to hit people with his sword? The world may never know, because they may just run away for
They say
15...
lightsabers are pretty powerful, Dan.
The Jedi did rule for a while, but remember, they died off, so, you know, anything's possible. Oh, they're very close. They're within
gonna catch 'em.
smelling distance of them.
NR55.
Oh, and
turned
they
around.
caught them.
Oh,
they
the
caught
kick
them.
On Irish.
Irish, little garbage
Irish
at melee.
down.
For all of his ability in leading, his melee is truly lacking. He cannot even block a turn. Guy, very lucky to get a kill there. He started swinging his sword randomly, and someone just happened to walk in front of it. Oh, and then...
NR55. 16v9. I don't pulling this one out.
Anything is possible. Tupac is still alive in Cuba. Everyone knows that, so...
Yeah. I mean, I'd say it's possible if they win even melees, but they haven't done that yet.
Oh, we are seeing anything here. Mario
Oh, look
goes
at this
down.
clutch. Oh, they got cheated. Void
Set.
this round. Reset.
I heard some deflammatory comments from the 15th YR in there. I think we really need to reset that round.
Yeah,
Let's get a quick interview with a member of the 15th YR. I feel like they really need to describe what they're doing right and what they're doing wrong here.
I think so as well.
I feel like they're just playing to their strengths, all three of them. It's just that Irish, he's just such an amazing leader. He's out leading the 98 leader that is Hursty.
98, you say?
He has to be at least 98. His revolution started in this match. Tactics.
Oh, look, Dan, you getting a shout out.
Oh, it looks like my frontline reporting. I'll be right back. I have to go to the 15th YR team speak.
It appears that Dan is the new NW celebrity. Does that mean DJ
Hello, I'm here to interview you really quickly.
Hello.
Hamburger, extra lettuce.
I mean, Dan, we've been enjoying this match a lot. You know,
I can
chasing the
tell.
regiment across the map. It's a lot of fun.
I can tell. I have just a few questions before I have to return to my commentary booth. What do you feel? How are your quads right now?
I think this is kind of a tiring match. You know, we've had a hard time of it. We've had a couple of people drop because their legs are hurting too much. Their face back into line, by the way. But yeah, I mean, it's good fitness at the end of the day.
I see. How do you feel that Irish is out leading the 98 leader that is Thirsty? How do you feel about that?
98. Irish isn't actually leading; it's Mel's telling him everything to do.
That would make a lot of sense.
No
clump in the middle.
That would make a lot of sense. Irish has never been known for his leading until today. It looks like so.
If that's alright.
It's all Lawbringers tutelage.
Oh, he's been shouting to you across the ocean? That would make sense.
Yeah, Lawbringers obviously way better.
One more question for a Mr. Sadman. How does it feel to be the highest rated prospect in EU at the moment?
Wait, what the fuck? That's me.
That's actually Sadman, okay? Get it right, kid?
My
I
face
don't know
went
about
slow.
prospect.
Strafe right in the middle, strafe right.
Reverse.
One prostitute is very nice.
Strafe right again.
Thank you for your questions, your answers. I had to get back to my commentary booth, but good luck, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But of course.
I have just come back from a short mid-match interview with the 15th YR. Sadman very happy to be put on the top of the prospect list.
Yeah.
As you should be, I think. It's a very prestigious list. Lots of big names have been on it before. Just for your information, it has not been Irish's leading. He's been told everything by everyone else, so that would explain a lot. Somehow he turned into a god tier leader in the matter of 3.25 minutes, so that would make sense. Hursty's probably been actually telling him how to lead, so that would explain Hursty's position as 98. Oh,
Seems like Hursty is the real leader here.
He is. He is a very helpful man, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Helping his enemies, helping his friends. Oh, are they gonna catch them? No, he's not, because he missed the stab. But they are spread out like mother. Oh, he's in combat.
No, they're in melee.
Oh,
So
he
spread
takes
out.
one down.
They're not
Saucepan.
55. They aren't going to be able to win this melee on the right, on their left.
I would totally forget about the left side and just tell them to run. They're waving them on the right side, though. This is like a tsunami. We're in fucking India right now. Gee goes down because he's bad. Oh, look at... They're getting cut up like a cannibal, like Jeffrey Dahmer.
15 for just superior in every way possible.
Oh, you're...
The NR55 can't stand to the might of the 15th.
One valuable piece of information, if you ever want to beat the 15th YR,
Can
is
Deadwolf win this 1v13?
easily.
Nope.
He's still going, actually.
Yeah.
Still going. He's doing well. 1v12, 1v12. And he gets another. And then you got a TK. 1v10. Oh, then he goes down. He almost had it there. He was doing really well. You know, it was probably the lag.
Great attempt by Deadwolf.
Great attempt. 1v10. You know, it's a little hard. Raphael
He's
probably could do it.
definitely carrying his team.
He is carrying them like Jesus carried the cross, which means he had help from others. Are we going to see the patented hide in the corner and then camp on the hill? Yes, we are actually. They're going to run away until they're getting to the corner of the map. Oh no.
Too bad they decided to do this after they've already lost, Dan.
Oh, it looks like they are standing and fighting. They're gonna shoot the 15th wire, also known as they're gonna shoot the hill in front of them multiple times. We'll have to see. Amu very upset right now.
Shogunai just so upset at this display of leadership that he decided to quit.
It could have been the running, it could have been the display of leadership, either or. He had a heart attack and died, which is unfortunate.
Yeah. Maybe some paramedics will arrive on the scene.
Oh, they're getting chased. Oh, that may be a Slayerino for the Irish. He was Ramboing. Oh, Guy closing the distance. Up the NR56 are doing something. It looks like they're lining up. A lot of movement. That may be a false start penalty.
NR55 going for the charge?
Oh, they're brave
Very
men.
cautious.
And they're in combat.
Ooh.
And that shot was an FOL. That's besides the point. Oh, look it. They're in the 1v1 combats. They're in the multiple mans combat.
Look at Ensign Guy with sword. Will
Oh,
Guy go down? No.
Guy is still up because he's a reals man's man. It looks like the 15th YR are swamping them. Like the Titanic. Oh, who is the last man left? Jeff? Mick? Biggie? Just couldn't pull it out there.
He couldn't do it.
He just doesn't have the stamina. That's his problem. His dearth of stamina is just letting him down. He has a very strong start, but he just can't follow through with it. Off the-
Korea letting the NR55 know who the dominant regiment is in this.
Does look like it. Does look like it. Does look. What can you do if you are the 15th YR to throw this really hard?
I don't think it's possible, Dan.
That might be true here. If Geese shows more incompetent leading, maybe that will be possible, but you
Yeah.
never know.
Guy is definitely holding the 15th back.
If the 15th did not have Guy at the helm, we would probably see the next 91st, to be honest. They would be very successful.
NR55 going back to that hill.
I see Peter. He's trying to get in the good books here, you know. He's still not in the good books. Still not in the good. Oh, Pan.
Oh, there goes Pandu.
Let me ask him about his opinion right there.
Naturally.
Pandu, how did that feel?
I
Back
wish
into
the
line, back into line.
72nd were this inaccurate.
That's really good to hear. Really good to hear.
But of course.
Pandu absolutely speechless by that shot. Absolutely speechless.
He probably broke his headset.
He probably. I would be very frustrated if a bullet hit me. Oh, they're adjusting their line. Adjusting. Oh, Elias asking for all chat to be cleared immediately.
15th getting the angle.
Amu just saved Guy's life right there. That's all I can really say.
Oh, and bye-bye to the NR55.
That was actually like the Nuremberg trials. That was the largest firing line I've seen in my life. Oh, Mario complaining that they shot. Amu realizing that he protected Guy with his life. Very good. Death, Deadwolf, and Alfred. 3v14, 2v14, 1v14, 0v14. Could not pull it out. It's just server, man. You know, they just don't have the ping for this. It has to be. Look at some of these players on the NR55. They have above 50 ping. Disgusting. Truly is disgusting that they have above 50 ping. Who will really believe that the 15th wire could beat them if they just didn't have better ping? I don't think anyone would. NR55 are just a step above the rest of the regiments in the NWL at the moment. It's just that they just don't have the ping for this match, I feel.
Private Pandu really carrying the 15th
Dude,
from the bottom.
You cannot carry from the top. Remember that you have to lift with your legs and then push off and carry an object like that. You're not a crane now. You can't pick it up
He is
from the
really
top.
good with squats, I bet.
He does. I've heard rumors at least that he's repping 1505 for
Oh.
reps, for 3 reps. It's actually really impressive.
NR55 up right now.
Up, and they have
Can
thrown
keep
it.
that advantage?
Oh, it looks like the 15th YR are doing everything to throw this match.
14v14. Oh,
Will they win a round?
oh, the
Oh.
15th? Are they throwing this melee?
15
10v8. 10v8.
9v8, are they bringing it back?
Oh, it
Oh,
looks like
8v8, it's even.
Azazel was paid
Oh,
off.
Deadwolf
Deadwolf was
takes
paid
out
off.
his teammate.
They asked the PayPal.
The 55th will throw a melee.
Yeah.
The 15th will throw a face. Saddening.
The 15th YR must have paid off the NR55 there. They asked really quickly what their PayPal was and sent the money. Had to have been.
Money was transferred.
Maybe it was some sort of backroom deal. We just do not know. Oh, Vandal had none of 7 ping anymore. Dude, I just sneezed and now I can't feel my shoulders. This should be pretty good. Oh, Spartan just had a heart attack. Unfortunately.
Hersey changing his game plan.
It looks like he's stalking them right now. He is the lion. The 15th YR are the gazelle. We're on the Serengeti. They're gonna enter combat with a 4-man advantage. Will they be able to win it? Oh, that was a big TK by Todd. Todd showing that he's been paid off multiple times this game. Guy showing he still can't hit
The
people with swords.
55th just getting destroyed. Hersey already gave up. He knows it's over, Dan.
He just rolled over and gave him his back.
Disappeared.
And the 55th take the L.
They
Not even one round.
John Boy 21-0. Sort of impressive, to be honest.
And that's it.
Oh,
Don't know if he was actually 21-0 or I just fucking mistaked for something. But it showed that that 15th YR are just a garbage tier regiment. I really can't believe that they got so lucky as to win that game.
yeah, they are definitely not a 90 rated regiment, Dan.
I would say so. Guy showing his lack of skill. Irish being called out for being the fake leader that he is, truly impressive. We all know that Hursty was the W maker on this day. Good for him.
Hursty definitely trained the 15th well.
Let me just have a quick post-game interview with the 15th YR.
Naturally.
Oh,
Boys,
we've actually got a
I
group
gotta-
fight.
I gotta
We've got a
go.
group
So
fight
I'll
against
see
the
you.
Polish people.
Peter,
So,
I'm
Guy,
not there, but
quick question
Be
about this
seeing
match.
you.
Yep.
How does it feel to get extremely lucky throughout that match?
I wouldn't
you
say it was
talking-
luck, more
Uh,
extreme.
Everyone
I murdered
knows.
your toys as well.
Everyone knows that Mountain Blade is a luck-based game.
It is.
How does it feel to get lucky without feeling sorrowful for the other team? They were the better team
Well,
today.
They were the better team, but we just got horrendously lucky with our shots.
You
I mean,
rolled
what else can we say?
you rolled a 20 on every single one of those melees, pretty much.
Yep. Like the times that we were 6 down and still won the melee. I mean, it really does. It's just luck, really.
The dungeon master must have hated you today.
Yeah, it really does. I just feel sorry for him.
I
I
feel
murdered
sorry
your
for Hursty.
toys
He
as
was
well.
just the superior leader today.
We got a
Be
group fight, remember, guys?
seeing
So
you.
So I just want to thank
if
you
you
for
want to
this.
play in that, stick in the TeamSpeak.
I just want to thank you for this post-game interview.
Thanks, Dan. Thanks for recording. I look forward to the video.
As you should, because I'm the greatest commentator ever.